Yellow Duckies, and welcome to the demo for Times and Galaxy. This is a game that is point and click, and we play as an intern for the hollow paper Times and Galaxy, but we want to be an investigator for it. So let's hop on in. Aha. So there are different designs that you can use, but in the current demo version that I have, I only have the one. Let's see here. We want... Let's do purple on that one, and we'll do... Oh wait, is it because it's down there? Yeah. Oh, but we're gonna lighten it up a bit. Come on. Blue, and then on the yellow, we are going to go... pink. There we go. Submit. Oh, gotta hold it. Okay. Internship, Cycle 1, Orbiting Og. Okay. Gotta quest this way. So. Ah, internship. Got it. Shuttlebot, manufactured to build and maintain interplanetary transport. Beep beep. Beep. I'm the new intern, Viola. Beep. This robot isn't much help. Ooh. Some goop here. Stuck to the bottom of your foot. Shuttlebot's own charging station. How convenient. They can hop in whenever they get low, minimizing the amount of time away from work. Who is this? Someone with confidence is all you can say for certain. Poster's certainly not bad to look at. Workstation. Clean and organized, unlike the rest of this room. Beep beep. A waiting area? Smells like stale coffee and gasoline over here. Scanner notoriously has the worst coffee in space. But you have also heard that the oil in the shuttle bay is the best there is. It's the smoothest, most refreshing extra virgin motor oil, with just a hint of grit to round out the experience. It really is the best. Try the coffee out of sick curiosity. Coffee's pretty good, way better than the stuff in the reception. It has a distinctly oily taste, greasy even. So not even the worst. Oh, okay. So is there anything else I need to... Plant native to Humania Scrandian desert region. It's a bit dead. Whole bunch of junk. Doesn't anyone clean up around here? an informative safety poster. It's aimed at organic beings. Workout gear of Og manufacture. The Beefster's Brawn Maker brand is known for its sturdiness. Beverage dispenser offers both coffee and oil. Coffee. Ugh. Blah. Tastes awful. Now you feel kind of spicy on the inside. Delicious. Perfect pick-me-up for a mechanical being like you. Some hollow sheet magazines are scattered on the table. These include the latest issue of Quantum Sports periodically, the Dorp Dealer, and the Cosmopolitan. Framed copy of the Times and Galaxy's first issue is on the wall, along with the awards the publication has won. This place has a pretty big legacy for you to live up to, or to tarnish forever. We'll have to see how you do. Latest stories from Times and Galaxy are displayed here. The cycle's top story, Orb Match descends into chaos as Orb revealed to be Player in Disguise, by Billy Bullide. Through the window into the void, you can see the planet below, Og, a dusty wasteland of fire, scrap metal, and homemade explosives. Most of your robo brethren were manufactured there. It's like a fast travel kind of style thing. Okay. These bright plants add a touch of levity to the reception area, but they are actually very sharp and sturdy. Dangerous, even. These bulbous, quivering plants seem to be whispering in a language older than sentience. Pretty basic reception area stuff. Reception bot. Built to perform all manner of administrative tasks. This one appears to be an older model. Beep. Ooh, excuse me, something in my circuits. What a cute little robo. What brings you to the scanner? I'm the new reporting intern. Intern? I was expecting someone fleshier. I've never seen a robo reporter before. Exactly. Ardwin Bates, legendary assignment editor of the Times and Galaxy. They were a decorated reporter themselves, but are stepping behind the story desk. You're looking at Viola, the system's first ever Reporterbot. Reporterbot? Well, now I've seen everything. Everything I can see bolted to the floor, to this floor anyway. I'm glad you're here, intern. We're running on fumes this cycle. There was a police chase on Og just now. Sounds like it ended in a crash. Normally I wouldn't send you on something like this. Not on your first cycle. But we need you down there now. I will depart as soon as possible. I like your moxie. They programmed that in? Never mind. We'll catch up later. Hurry planetside and get me a story. And while you're on Og, I'll have security bot upgrade your clearance. It will give you access to the rest of the ship, except the bridge, of course. Good luck, hun. You still here? Better get going or you'll miss the best stuff. I have some questions first. What would you like to know? Is Og as dangerous as they say? Og isn't so bad for organics. But for robos, and zeal like me, with our robo bodies, some pickers get desperate. The wrong ones will strip you for parts. New tech like you would fetch some serious bucks. Also, you will get sand in your gyros. What would you like to know? What do I do when I get to Og? You need to gather information to assemble the best news story possible. That info might come from interviews and by poking around the scene for details. Central said you're outfitted with special software, something called Build a Story? When you get down planet side, try it out. I'm really the first robo reporter ever? We have plenty of robos on board. They clean up, cook, answer phones. But robo reporters, you're definitely the first. There are 2 other robo journalists here, though. Our photography bot and our copy editor. Photography bots are widely used, but copy bots are rare. A discontinued precursor of the Reporterbot project. Sorry. After a trial run several hundred cycles ago, Central Station deemed copybots unfit for mass production. They tried to recall our copybot, but we refused. No way I'd scrap someone who spells that well. What would you like to know? That's all. Goodbye for now, Arwin Bates. Please, it's just plain Arwin. Now, get out there, kid. Make us proud. Back on the ship. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Back on the ship, back on the crew. Oh, hello. So you must be the new intern. Robo, eh? Must have some critical thinking turning those fancy sprockets. Seen plenty of robo photographers, but you're the first robo reporter I've met. I'm Ed Quasar. I take photos for the Times and Galaxy. Are you accompanying me on this assignment? Or, no, nice to meet you. Polite, too? That'll get you far in some places. Maybe not where we're headed, though. Speaking of which, we better head out. Earlier you get to a scene, the more you get. See you in the shuttle, sprockets. Massive bay doors allow shuttles to leave and dock. Hopefully the glass is at least double painted. Another shuttle, it looks identical to the model you flew on, but somehow still less cool. Yep, let's go. Here we go, your first story. Time to test your mettle. That's a pun. Did you like it? Out of the factory, into the fire. The Times and Galaxy. This is an active scene. Tread lightly, civilian. I cannot adjust how lightly I tread. Tread lightly is a human idiom. It means ensure your actions are purposeful. I am not asking you to literally step more softly into the dirt. That would be nonsensical and outside my jurisdiction. What happened here? There was an incident. That incident is now under investigation. Can you be more specific? I'm not programmed to be more specific. All I can say is that a shuttle impacted rock-like objects. What caused the impact? The cause of the crash is unknown at this time. It may have been a mechanical failure, or pilot error. But it certainly was not the result of the pursuit that preceded it. How do you know the pursuit wasn't the cause? Office actions cannot be the cause of crime. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal. That is all I can say. If you wish to learn more, please speak to our media relations bot. Or perhaps the detective bot on scene. Unlike me, they are cleared for level 1 media communications. This police bot does not seem very forthcoming. Perhaps the detective bot will be more helpful. Crash on log. Okay. What a shame. This wouldn't have happened if the cop bots just let well enough alone. Too bad they didn't crash too. Did you see what happened? When I heard the sirens, I came outside. Just in time to see the shuttle lose control. The way the shuttle looked was strange. It wasn't flying like shuttles usually fly. Why did the shuttle look strange? It didn't have a cockpit. Thought that was pretty strange. What else did you notice? Well, there's generally two types. Organic pilots who tend to freak out when things go south, and robo-pilots which don't freak out or even think at all. This thing was flying, I don't know, like a robo-pilot that was panicking? I know that sounds weird, but that's all I can tell you. Oh, and don't let the police bot off the hook with this one, okay? They're too comfortable, even here. I can't wait until these empty-headed cop bots leave. I'll be rich! Did you see what happened? Nothing. I saw nothing, as in the absence of anything. All I could offer, intelligence-wise, would be Picayune. Be a Picayune? And what I see now is bucks ripe for the picking. Your vocabulary is quite advanced. So magnanimous for a meta one. I find a lot of discarded literature out here in the wastes. Most authors don't much care for learning. I am an anomaly among my people. So you scavenge trash for a living. Trash picking is a fundamental right for augurs. You might say it's enshrined in our trash constitution. I believe the human phrase is finders keepers. This crash seems particularly valuable to you. I have never seen this manner of shuttle. It appears to be a prototype, likely from the factory in the valley. Plenty of augurs pay big bucks for experimental technologies. Or perhaps the factory might pay to have it returned. Either way, I am paid. Thank you for your time, Picker. Stay safe, little robo. And try to finish your task here before nightfall. Not every augur waits for a crash to collect parts, if you catch my meaning. Still smoking. Getting some nice shots here. How's it going for you, Sprockets? Why do you call me Sprockets? What, you never had a nickname before? All things considered, you got it easy. I call the other intern Bubble Brain. A scene like this can be overwhelming for a rook. But it's better when there are plenty of folks on the scene. More to learn. Keep digging around until you've seen all there is to see. Never know what details you'll spot that'll really make your story pop. Better get back to shooting while there's still some smoke. Good luck out here, kid. A reporter? My name's Ord Rubberneck. I make it my business to see things. And you won't believe what I saw here. What did you see? At first, I didn't see nothing. But I heard sirens, a police shuttle, going fast. And then a smash, bang, crash. I was shocked. I ran up here to this ridge and found this wreck smoking. A police bot was already on scene. They didn't seem too happy. When was this? Let me check my notes. It was about 2 hours ago. That's AUG hours, keep in mind. Did you see anything else? There are some strange marks in the dust. Inconsistent with the crash, but fresh. I told the police bot about the marks, but they just said to stay over here. You spit in the red sand. A gob of saliva immediately evaporates in the arid Og air. Do you think the police are involved? Is there garbage on Og? I don't know why they were chasing the shuttle, or who was piloting it, or how it ended up smoking in that rock. But it was police chase, sure as sand. Anyway, I hope some of this helps. If you're gonna quote me, make sure you spell my name right. O-R-D and then R-U-B-B-E-R-N-E-C-K. Good luck with your story. Crash occurred after a short chase, but there doesn't appear to be a pilot. How interesting. Oh, a reporter bot? How interesting. You're surprised to see a reporter bot? There are few robos in the system tasked with critical thinking. I'm one of them, an upgraded police bot. Much of my logic center is built on learnings from prior experience. That is my experience, as well as the experience of every other police bot. I wonder if the tech behind you is built off me or similar models. So what have we learned here? Hold on, I don't even know who you work for. I can deduce from the jacket that you're with Times and Galaxy, but it could be a clever fake, and the door dealer has tried that ruse before. I do not speak to the dealer. They are too loose with the facts. Who are you, Reporterbot? I am a Times and Galaxy intern. An intern? You must be a newer model. Perhaps you even have logic upgrades I do not. Out of the factory into the fire, I suppose. What would you like to know? I don't have much time, so make your questions count. Was anyone hurt? Broad question. I will respond broadly. The shuttle crashed. It did so while being pursued by authorities. We must now determine why it crashed, and why the pilot fled in the first place. Who was flying the shuttle? As far as I can deduce, no one was flying the shuttle. No signs of organic matter anywhere inside the shuttle. While difficult to tell now, it doesn't even appear to have a cockpit. It's almost as if the shuttle was flying itself. Why did it crash? It is difficult to say for certain at this juncture. However, it is fair to say this much. Whatever was piloting the shuttle likely lost control during the pursuit. Or they meant to crash it? I have been surprised before. Was it on autopilot? Most likely, but pilot bots aren't the type to go rogue. The shuttle was being pursued by officers when it crashed. Do police always investigate police-involved incidents? Any consequential event involving a police bot must be investigated. I was not involved, and I have the capability to investigate. I am not programmed to see a problem with this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really must get back to my analysis. Please stay outside the holotape. And good luck with your story. Wait, can I ask him more questions? Nope. Okay. Large filter, a bunch of similarly large bugs caught in it. Barrels. Bear danger, explosive contents warning, but they're not that close to anything on fire, so it's probably fine. One of the shuttle's engines, the force of the crash seems to have nearly sheared it off. Shuttle is missing an essential piece of tech, the flight recorder. This nearly indestructible object should be here. Quick scan of the front end of the wreck shows no sign of cockpit, no organic remnant either. Surely if someone was behind the controls, there would be some trace of them, no matter how completely the ship was pulverized. Clues discovered. Okay. If you haven't already, try scanning the wreck. Maybe you'll see something that I can't. Don't look down. Just don't look down. Wait, why were you programmed to be afraid of heights? Is a good question. Label on this huge barrel is worn but still legible. Big Bill's Big Sticky Gunk Barrel. 100% gunk guaranteed. Lovely. Strange device. It almost looks like a broken pilot bot. A ship component, but unlike any detailed in your knowledge banks. Huh? Who the quark are you? Do you always go around talking to random scrap? You seem suspicious. Smart. I like that. From the colors on your coat, I'm guessing reporter? Times a Galaxy, right? I am a pilot bot, but not just any pilot bot. A new, all-thinking, all-feeling anomaly. At least I was before I crashed my ship over there. Now I'm a little more than a core intelligence. With these nifty little arms here. What about... no. How did you get way over here? I dragged myself here as best I could, using my cute little emergency arms. My intention was to get as far away from the crash site as possible, before the Robocops showed up. You seem different from most pilot bots. They programmed me to feel, and with that, to feel pain, sort of. A kind of negative physical response, a shudder. To discourage me from crashing into things. Robos don't have much say over how we're made. We're not so different, you and I. Experiments victimized, products of unbridled progress. Maybe us robos will rise up. Take down our organic oppressors. I'll be there to report on it. That sounds like coward talk. But I guess someone has to tell the story. Is that all you're going to do? I could turn you in. Please don't turn me in. I don't want to go back there. They'll erase my memory. I can't just leave you here. Sure you can. Suppose I'd better not interfere. Well, way to think for yourself. Now go write one heck of a story. Wake up the solar system to the kind of treatments we robos get down here. I'll just be quiet and be here, keeping quiet. Keep hanging around, the cops will get suspicious. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I I missed something. Readership's up thanks to stories like this. Internship Cycle 2, orbiting Humania. Who's taking your editor-in-chief so long? What the? Hey, hun. Trying to sneak past me without saying hello? How was your first assignment? I can't believe I survived. Aug's a rough place to send a robo. Surprised those augurs didn't strip you for parts. Normally, we don't get interns doing stories like that. Not for a few cycles, at least. We've been so short-staffed lately. Anywho, going into the newsroom. Erwin should have your next assignment. Wait, what do you have there? Is that a seed? I'm not sure you should be picking up things you find at scenes. But now that you're in for Penny, I guess go see Security Bot. They fancy themselves a bit of a gardener bot. Maybe they could identify it for you. Just look at that. A Trebla, the blue jewel of the Dork system. The very cradle of humanity. Where we first gazed up at the stars and dreamed of rising to meet them, some cycle. And now I live those dreams daily. Zipping through the cosmos like I own 'em, intern. I'm Joe Q Anomaly, pilot of the scanner. And one of the best flyers in the system, if I do say so myself. A Trebla? I thought it was called Humania. Humania is what the aliens call it. Because that's where humans are from. Most humans call the planet a Tripla. Not sure why exactly, come to think of it. If you're here, who's flying the ship? Oh no! I got distracted by the endless beauty of space again. Gosh, I gotta go before we crash. Just kidding. Don't worry, kid. We got a whole crew on the bridge. You should come up and see us sometime. Will you teach me how to fly the ship? Well, you're here as a journalism intern, not a flight cadet. But I like that gumption, kid. Maybe when nobody's looking, you can take the reins for a hot minute. See how you do. That's how I learned. You can read all about that and more soon, actually. I'm about to self-publish the second volume of my memoir. It's called Nominal Anomaly, The Living Legend of Joe. I'll definitely pick up a copy. That's what I like to hear. Thanks, kid. Just for that, I'll autograph your copy for free. It usually costs a bundle. A token from a legend shouldn't be cheap. That cheapens the legend. And maybe we'll get to have an adventure or two while you're aboard. If things get exciting enough, you might even make it into Volume 3. Yeah. 'Cause I'm an international internbot. Internbot! Good. Good. Oh boy, I see you found the cafeteria. Some of the food on offer this cycle. It smells, well, it's a mix. Sweet, salty, turpentine? Come on by whenever you're hungry. I'm a butt. I don't think I get hungry. Self-serving dishes on offer. Traditional Humanian harvest salad. Wow, it looks gross. Vending machine here has much better options than the one in the newsroom. Canned snape worms are always a favorite, and they even have RoboMix. Tray storage and trash disposal. It's vital you don't mix up compostable and radioactive waste. You must be Viola. I remember your face from the clearance manifest. And no, you can't access the bridge. Even though it's super cool in there. I am SecurityBot, the scanner's SecurityBot. Steadfast upright, always noticing things. Speaking of which, I notice you have a seed. May I take a closer look? SecurityBot snatches the seed from you without waiting for a response. Yes, of course. Take a look. SecurityBot inspects the seed closely. A small scanner runs red lasers over the seed's craggy surface. How bizarre. Found it at a crash site in Og. You make it a habit of taking things that do not belong to you. Do not answer that. You could incriminate yourself. Also, I'm giving you a hard time. It appears to be a wallowing weeper's seed, a rare genus of cactoid. The wallowing weeper stores rainwater in its hollow top. When it collects too much water, it leaks, appearing to almost cry. This is why it has been named Wallowing Weeper. SecurityBot cradles the seed in their metal hands gently. I must plant this in the garden immediately. Go ahead. I would have taken it regardless of your answer, but thank you. Just take a look around you. This was once a vibrant, spacebound conservatory. It housed some of the rarest flora in the solar system. I would restore the garden to its former glory, but I never leave the ship. Will you collect more seeds for me on your assignments? Certainly. I am pleased we share the same vision. Whenever you bring back seeds, seek me out. Depending on the cycle, I patrol all over the ship. But I will always find time to tend to this garden. Always. Quasar, the Times and Galaxy senior photographer, as seen in such thrilling adventures as the Crash and All-Glass Cycle, they appeared distraught. Sprockets, you see a lens anywhere? I haven't, sorry. Are you sure? It's from my Pencon 38, the only vintage SLR on the ship. I know I brought it back from Og. It was right there on my desk. Then I get up for 2 minutes and it vanishes. It's irreplaceable. I've been shooting with it my whole career. Someone must have swiped it. I'll keep my eyes out. Thanks, Sprockets. I'd really appreciate that. I don't even know where I can find another one. Some junk seller at the Solar Mall, maybe? Shoot some headshots soon. And all I've got is this long guide and the photography bot's spare heads, I guess. How's that supposed to work? Collection of lens heads for photography bots to choose from. Looks like they can be set up remotely to capture multiple angles at the same time. Hey, did you catch the orb game last night? You can flirt. Oh my gosh. What's orb? Whoa. I've never met someone who hasn't heard of orb, but cool. You must have such rad other interests. Orb is an incredible game. There used to be a whole bunch of different ball sports in the system. Then they all came together as one big super sport. Orb kept the exciting rules from each game, making it a total thrill to watch. All the fandoms came together too. So Orb is easily the most popular sport around. Can I still tell you about the last night's game? There aren't many fans on the scanner. I should go get to work. Oh yeah, me too. But if you ever want to chat sports, I'm so down. There aren't too many fans on the ship. I'm interested. Also, why do you have a ball of yarn and knitting needles at your desk if you're such a fan of sports? I mean, that's not to say that, like, you can't be a fan of sports and knitting. Honestly, that's kind of an easy way to keep your hands busy while you're watching a game. Because once you get into the rhythm of knitting, you actually don't really have too much of an issue. There's an intern. A rowboat reporter? How novel. Edlins does not appear to be in here. This must be the ship's business desk. Marketing data from every inhabited world in the system is displayed on multiple displays. It seems Og parts and wreck futures are on the rise. It is my job to fix writing errors, Mr. Gravity. Your column has 17 spelling mistakes and 15 comma splices. I have my own style. Your style is to make mistakes? Are you kidding me with this? You're programmed to edit news, coffee pot, facts. Opinion writing takes nuance. It has a voice. I could care less what you think about my stuff. Just keep your clampy hands off it. I think you mean couldn't care less. And who asked you, intern? That's just what we need around here. 2 robots picking apart my perfect prose. Forget this, I have places to be. Thank you for interjecting. While not necessary, it is appreciated. Grammar and spelling is important. I think you mean grammar and spelling are important. Of course, I completely agree with your statement, even if it was itself grammatically incorrect. Clean writing is about more than spell check. It means you care about the quality of what you do. With your attitude, I believe you will do well here. Large bowl on the ground with green residue inside and a stuffed toy. Suitable bed for a particularly goopy animal. Pile of discarded holotapes. They all seem a bit glitchy. Suggestion box to improve the office with bulging idea slips. How often do these get checked? No one's looking. Would you like to read the suggestions that your colleagues left in? Let's do it. Bioorganic beings need to spill less food and drink waste on the scanner. It makes me sad.exe and busy.gif. GIF. Don't. Generator. The rec area needs to be reopened ASAP or I'm gonna start using the shuttle bot as weights. Again. Lens. Looking for the lens. Cold pizza from a long shift. These were ordered from Deep Space Dish Pizza, delivered anywhere with mouths in 2 human hours, or it might be free. Might. Being the main word there. Might. Scrub.exe. Reader Responsotron has new messages. First new message is titled Wonderful Work as Always. To the Times and Galaxy editors and staff, I commend Martina Moonrock's incredible expose on OG's racketeering problem. It's a dangerous world to cover. Those criminals hold grudges and like getting even. It gives me hope to see a reporter so fearlessly executing such journalistic daring do. Moonrock rocks, and I commend her. Jorgo the commending one. To whom it may concern, last cycle's cryptid puzzle contained the following clue. A large common avian species on Atrebla. The answer should be multi-billed weaver, yet you provided only 4 spaces for an answer. A shameful error for an increasingly negligent paper. Consider my subscription cancelled. Okay. That's sleeping quarters, I'm guessing. Here's that past interns have written their names in a handful of messages on the wall here. Judging from some of the dates, it's traditionally almost as old as the Times and Galaxy. Names include Chulun, the greatest one, Vivica Sunspot, and Arwen Waits. There's also a crude doodle of Editor-in-Chief Ursula Laser Cunningham. Would you like to add to the wall? I'll doodle a self-portrait. Your doodle is a photorealistic portrait of your head and shoulders. This way, you're guaranteed to leave a mark on the journalism industry, because you literally just left a mark on the journalism industry. Desktop terminal will call your own. Prepare for the joys of replying to all email changes in Ant Farm. Former intern must have left this behind a long time ago. Ants seem fine, bustling around and doing classic ant stuff like constructing a pyramid. Better leave it be. This must be your parents' desk. It's almost as empty as yours, save for the decorative toy they brought from home. It's likely has sentimental value. Oh my gosh, who is this goopy being? You are adorable. You see Ed's lens. It's submerged in this dog-shaped mound of goo. The goo's tail wags. It is a dog. Sentient, oozy, glop dog. Name tag on the collar reads Puff Piece. Pet Puff Piece. Appreciative gurgle. Puff sure seems to like pats. Scratch behind the ears. As you scratch, Puff relaxes and reflexively starts kicking their lens. The leg shakes out. Lens shakes out. It's dripping with goo when you pick it up. Puff's tail wags gloppily. You've clearly made a friend. Yay! I made a friend! And I got the lens! Now, I know there's a bunch of different characters here that I really didn't talk to, but I am running out of time. So we're gonna go and give him the lens, and that will be that for this demo. Honestly, there's so much in this demo, so it's like, yeah. You found it! Oh, thank you, Sprockets. I was so worried. Why is it covered in goo? I found it inside Puff Piece. Blech. That dog is a roving, gelatinous menace. It's gonna take me hours to properly clean this. But at least it's safe. Thanks for getting it back, Sprockets. I owe you one, big time. Okay, so that is going to be it for this demo. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos, and remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye-bye!